So, welcome back for me to this channel. It's been a while since the last time I potted here. So, yeah, I think in this video, I'm gonna talk about how hard it is to live as an overthinker and how to handle it. Okay. Uh, People don't talk enough about like one of the most exhausting way to live is inside the head of an overthinker because it doesn't matter how good the moment is. It doesn't matter how great the day is. If you an overthinker, you always have this worst case scenario in your head. And it feels so real. It feels like so real. Whether it's a relationship, friendship, self-improvement thing like starting a new project, or as simple as live your everyday life, like texting someone. Yeah, it happened to me a lot, and yeah, it's so hard because it feels so real. Like every worst case scenario that we think, it feels so real. Like that's really gonna happen to us. And for me, it's as simple as like when I try to ride a bike. Every time I try to ride a bike, my brain will think something like, bro, what if you get into an accident? What if something bad happened to you? What if you embarrass yourself? Something like that. And because of that, like I've always followed that brain. I It made me stay at home a lot. Like I'm going nowhere because I'm scared, even though that's not real. And also happen to be in content creation thing like this. Every time when I upload something, I always think like, bro, what if that friend watch your video? What if your family watch it and they don't like it or they misunderstand what you're trying to say? Or what if the video is flop? What if people hate my video? And after I hit that upload button, instead of feel relief, like finally I uploaded, no, it it feels like 10 times worse than before. Like I regret it, bro. It should be better. Like you could do better than that. Just delete it. Let's recreate that video again. And sometimes I follow that brain and I delete that video. And you know what happened? It gets me nowhere. Like I should have that one video and then I delete it. And yeah, like it makes me stuck. And that's so bad. And also happened to me, like, and I've deleted like more than 15 videos because of that. 50, yeah, 50. Okay, yeah. And it also happened to be on something like texting someone. When I text someone, I always edit the sentence like for more than 10 minutes, bro. Like, what should I say? Should I say this? No, it's too much, I think. Nah, it's cringe. Should I type okay with double letter or just okay and then dots? Nah, it's one better. Okay, and then after I hit that send button, after I send it, I regret it. Like, bro, that's so cringe, isn't it? Like, you don't really know that person, bro. Why you act like that? And you know what? It feels so bad. It feels so uncomfortable, and it's exhausting. And I get it. It's because our brain have this like really high survival instinct, and it can't tell us the difference between the reality and not. So everything just feels so real. That's why the first thing to do is that, like, how to handle this. We have to change our mindset. Like, we only have one life, okay? We only have one life. We only have one 20s. We can repeat that time. This is the youngest you will ever be, bro. Okay? This is the youngest you'll ever be. This is your last 20s. This is your last 21 years old. This is your last 22 years old. We can go back to that time. We can repeat it. So if you have something to do, if you want to do something, just try it. Just try, bro. Like, just do it. You better do something. They just stuck in the same place again and again. Because as an overthinker, we always like try to build a prison for ourselves. It feels safe, but it gets us nowhere. Like, we're stuck in the same place. Like, imagine like this: when you overthink in the same place, you do nothing. There's a person out there who brave enough to do it, even if they feel scared. Okay, they're brave enough to just try. And then while you overthink here, they try something, and then maybe they're gonna fail. Of course, they're gonna fail. It's normal. They fail, bam, and then you still overthink here. And this person try again, and because of they already have an experience, they learn from their mistakes. Okay, so they can do better. And you still overthink here, then try again and again. And after they try so much, they have a progress. They already have progress. Okay, and this is your first step. Bam. After a long time, this is your first step, and then you fail. You just experience that fail after a long time, and this person already up there, bro. It's like it wastes your time so much. Okay, and, and it's so bad. You have to try right now because, bro, this day, this is the youngest you'll ever be. You get me? That's why you have to force. You have to force yourself to do it. You have to tell your brain. You have to show your brain that it's fine. It's okay. That's what I always do. Okay. I force myself to ride a bike. I used to feel scary, and right now it feels better. Because after that, I always tell my brain, like, bro, look, it's good. Nothing happened. Okay, it's not that bad. And you have to do that over and over again, like every single day, until our brain get used to that pattern, recognize it. Okay, and it this gets better, but it still feels scary, of course. We still think like the worst case scenario, but we have the guts to do it. So yeah, that's it. I mean, like, just it's good to have sometimes to have an overthinker brain, but because it's good for our creativity, because we think too much big, but sometimes we think the wrong thing. Okay, like, why we always overthink the worst thing? Why we never overthink the good things? It's so weird, but yeah, you have to force it. Okay, that's it. There's no there's no any other way. If you change your mindset and then force it and repeat it, consistency. Okay, that's it. The outcome is still the same. Okay, I think that's it for today's video. I'm really happy to be back. I'm gonna talk about a lot of things here, so just drop the comments below. Okay, I'm gonna read to all of your comments and I'm gonna answer it. I'm so happy. So yeah, that's it for today's video. See you in the next one. Okay. Oh, don't forget, subscribe and like. Okay. Bye bye.